Okay, so this is Functions Notebook Day 2. If you're keeping up on the page 47. Okay, if you're not, then no problem. Print it out. You're still responsible for the information. Okay, this is domain and range. So D, domain, R, range. Okay, there's a couple things you have to remember. Domain, X values. Okay, range, Y values. So left to right and up and down. Very key. Key. Okay, if you have two colors, then you might want to use colors. I'm going to use colors today. It makes it a little easier, I think. So if you have a colored pencil handy, or you have a marker and a pen, or a pen and a pencil, or whatever, you might want to do that. Okay, so here we go. Domain is my X values. So my domain, I want to find out what's the furthest left number and what's the furthest right number. So watch what I do. I take a straight vertical line, and here's the furthest left to the furthest right. So my domain is from -5 to -1. Domain. I'm talking about these numbers on this x-axis. It goes from -5, that's the furthest left, to the furthest right, -1. Okay, let's try again with number 3. I just draw straight lines to create kind of what ends up being kind of a box, and I think it's helpful. So furthest left, right here, -4, and then I write the word 2, like from -4 to the furthest right, +2. Okay, I'm going to go over here now. Domain, furthest left, -5 to domain here, furthest right, +2. Furthest left, so the furthest left, the line goes to the furthest right. Okay, now I'm going to switch colors. So change colors. I think it's easier. Now ignore everything with the orange, and I'm going to go to range, which is going to be in blue. I'm going to be paying attention, range to my Y values. Okay, so I go bottom to top. So the very bottom, -5 to the top, -1. Furthest bottom to the furthest top. Okay, so I'm going to go over here. I'm going to skip here. Furthest bottom number. So here's my bottom to the top number. Here's my top number. Here's my bottom number, right here, -1, to my top number. Okay, this one's tricky because there's no top and bottom, right? So my Y value is just equal to 2. Okay, I'm going to slide down and keep going. So domain is my X values. I'm paying attention to my X values. Domain, left to right. So my left furthest is 0. My right furthest is 5. My left furthest is -1. To my right furthest is 4. Left furthest is -4. Right furthest is -1. left furthest is the very furthest left. Furthest left number is -3. And my furthest right number is 1. Now switch colors. I'm going to range now. Range, range, range. Bottom. So my very bottom number, my y value of my bottom number is 0. To my y value, I'm looking at these in here on my y-axis. Bottom number of my y-axis to the top of my y-axis. Bottom number to my top number, top. This one, my range is straight across. Okay, domain and range can be really difficult, okay? So I'm actually going to post a couple other videos about other people explaining domain and range. So you can watch that too as well if you don't understand it. And make sure to ask questions of me through email or Google Hangout. Thanks.